Robert Priest is the author of 20 books of poetry and prose and numerous CDs and videos. His poetry platforms on the web have attracted over 100,000 hits, and he is a mainstay of the festival circuit in Canada and all over the world. His words have been decried in the legislature, turned into a hit song, posted in the transit system, broadcast on Much Music, quoted by politicians, sung on Sesame Street, and widely published in textbooks and anthologies. It's true. His latest books are The Paper Sword, Previously Fair Darkness, and a book of praise poems for children, Rosa Rose. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Priest.
Okay, we'll start with a marching song. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, rights, left, rights, left. We still got some rights left, right, left, left. I was inquiring really about the rights left, you know, a woman's right to choose, or those basic human rights. We've still got those left, right? Left, right, left, right. No, really, I'm inquiring about the rights left, the rights left to us by our ancestors, the rights left to our children and their children. I mean, we've got rights left to gain, not rights left to lose. I mean, we must increase the number of rights left. We have rights left to fight for. What if we left right at the moment someone was trying to reduce the number of rights left? Pretty soon there'd be no rights left, right? Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, halt! This poem is from the Rosa Rose book. And it was published actually earlier by Michael Rothenberg, the guy who initiated the whole 100,000 poets thing, so I'll dedicate it to him. So Ali wouldn't fight. Ali was the champ, bam, 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 the best boxer ever, and man could he dance. Plus he was a joker and he spouted poetry. He was born Cassius Clay, but became Ali, Muhammad Ali. He danced and he twirled. He was the bam, 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 heavyweight champion of the world. Now in those days, blam, 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 there was a war in Vietnam. Blam, 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 it was a terrible war, a wicked war in Vietnam. And when they asked Ali to go, he refused. He just said, no, I think I'll stay here where I am. I've got no quarrel with Vietnam. Why would I kill my fellow man? If you won't fight, blam, 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 you'll go to jail, wham, wham, wham. If you don't fight for Uncle Sam, we'll lock you up in the slam, slam, slam. But he wouldn't fight, blam, blam, blam. He just said no to Uncle Sam. I think I'll stay here where I am. I've got no quarrel with Vietnam. I'm a recent convert to Islam. Why would I kill my fellow man? Ali was charged, but he wouldn't budge. He was put on trial before a judge. The gavel came down. Wham, wham, wham. Ali was free, an innocent man. He didn't have to fight in Vietnam. He didn't have to fight for Uncle Sam. But he still couldn't box. Bam, bam, bam. They wouldn't let him box, and they picked a new champ. And still there was a war, blam, blam, blam. And many people died in Vietnam. Ali had to wait, this champ of the world. Down by his sides, those big fists curled. Not till the war came at last to an end would they let him fight for the prize again. Back in the ring, how good Ali felt when he beat George Foreman and took back his belt. He darted and danced, spoke poetry and twirled. He was the king of not fighting and the heavyweight champion of the world. Yeah, he was champ in the ring and champ times two, because Ali was the champ of not fighting too. I've been writing sonnets and stuff lately, so I'm going to recite a couple of sonnets and then I will call up. By a couple I do mean three. This is called On the Way to the Walbran. The Walbran is a forest on Vancouver Island. The forest's high and hems us in both sides. Above, the sky's a line of pre-dawn blue, a higher road to match this road we ride that leads through ancient cedars, dark and cool. And sometimes when we climb a hill, we get a momentary glimpse, the distant peak which overlooks this teeming watershed, a snowy shepherd king guarding his sheep. But then as morning comes, the highway veers, a break between the trees where light leaks through, and to our shock, the wider view appears. These trees are just a strip to block the view of clear-cut valleys, seas of stumps beyond, the mountain scalp stripped bare, the forest gone. I do these things called meme splices, where I insert new letters into given words and then put them back into their figurative language and let them mutate. Or I take letters out. So in this case, in this sonnet, I took the word bonds, B-O-N-D-S, and I took out the M and the B and blew in an N and a D so that bombs becomes bonds. This is called Sacred Bombs. Because our countries have a sacred bomb, I offer you my bomb. A bomb of blood, the family bomb. I give my word and bomb. Invest in bombs. The bomb market is up. Buy stocks and bombs. Get housing bombs. War bombs. The bomb of co-religion. Bombs of race. The special bomb that daughters have with mums. Not cheap junk bombs that blow up in your face. Investment bombs build our economy. Eternal bombs. The name is Bomb. James Bomb. The movie has some great male bombing scenes where everyone's bound by a common bomb. The bomb of those who struggle and give birth. The human bomb. The surly bombs of earth. In my book, Reading the Bible Backwards, I experimented around with a lot of backwards narratives and things like that. And I began this piece back then, and I finished it too late for that book, but this is a kind of a backwards sonnet, and counterclockwise. Oh, I just wanted to say first, love you, Nick Beat, you difficult bastard. Miss you, and so sorry. Counterclockwise. The counterclockwise sun resists its exit, but there's fate in it. It's bound to be unwound. The moon, too, claws at soil, tries to resist it, but it's too late. The turn is in the ground. How we hate this forced regurgitation, returning constant mouthfuls to the plate, draining out the drink and salutation, seaming back together bits of steak. While severed heads rise back to necks on knees, and ink is sluiced in pails from epic verse, book by ebbing book, the laws recede. Winds the music backwards with a crank. My emptiness. Well, the prophets say my emptiness is like that of a bowl. Without it I am useless, with no way to feed my soul. So I'm just standing here, being human, being human, being a human being. Well, wisdom says my emptiness is like that of a wheel. Yeah, that is where the axle goes, but that's not how it feels. No, I'm just standing here, being human, being human, I'm feeling nothing till the nothing goes away. 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 the pyre. It sears on the roof, it sucks out the fire. It snuffs the inferno and gives back the lives. They unscream their screams and the people arise. They unsay their prayers, verse before verse, in the backwards resurrection miracle, balm in reverse. Little ones unburn in the shrinking flame. Young Ali has arms, he's no longer made. He returns to mother, runs backwards to play, back to when he knew he'd live forever. Yesterday he unlearns his numbers, last before first, in the backwards resurrection miracle, balm in reverse. The balm in reverse rises to the jet, sucking in its contrail over minarets. Stern first to the tarmac, the pilot unsigns the form. He unlives his life back to that bright September morn. He sees people falling up, two towers burst from earth. There's a backwards resurrection miracle, balm in reverse. Resurrection miracle, balm in reverse. It's called Follow the Smoke, and we used to tell people it was about firefighters, but I think I can only say it's actually about weed. Someday, follow the fashion. Someday, follow the news. Someday, follow the leaders. I wouldn't wanna be in their shoes.
spoke.